All right, so let's get started. Let's take a look at this. We're gonna watch the whole thing. Maybe I'll skip some stuff when it starts getting fillery, because a lot of this gets fillery. No, there's never a Pokemon Direct where they don't just get completely fillery after a while. This is probably gonna get a copyright claim too, but whatever. I don't even fucking care. Sponsored by Pokemon and Natty Light. You know, the two go hand in hand. All right, honestly though, like, come on, stop jacking me off, dude, and just fucking. I get it. You've been around for a while. You've been taking a lot of my money. All right, come on. All right, we get it. We get it. We get it. All right. Jesus Christ. This is a 4-minute intro. Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's go. All right. That's a 5.5-minute intro. Okay, I think we're getting to the meat of it now.
I'd like to give you the latest.
First, I'd like to apologize for Pokemon Sword and Shield. This is Pokemon Snap, right? This looks really good. Like, just looking at the environment design by itself. I know Pokemon Snap specifically is literally on rails. But the environment design is just so fucking. This is what Sword and Shield should have been, honestly. I mean, the game's not out, whatever, but just looking at the environments by themselves, it looks so lush and vivid and alive. When you look at the original Pokemon Snap as well, and it feels the same way, even though the graphics are obviously very dated, which makes Sword and Shield, by comparison, just feel so dead. It feels so dead. You see Pokemon interacting with their environment. And they couldn't get away with it in this game like they could in Sword and Shield. Like, they had to make these environments really, really reactive and alive. Because that's literally the whole point of this game.
Here's a park at night.
Is to see how the Pokemon interact with the environment. But if they could just take this technology and focus and translate it to Sword and Shield, that would have been a nice. Right.
And there's more.
I mean, this looks good.
Even more
Pokemon
special.
Snap looks really good. It looks like it is what it's supposed to be.
From around the world.
Which is more than you can say about some other games.
That may inspire
look at this fucking environment. Just look at this shot here.
Even more photos.
Look at this one shot. Look at this environment design. That's so fucking good. Like, just the lighting, everything about it looks so lush and alive and great. And you just don't get that at all in Sword and Shield. You don't get even a lick of this. Look at this.
Islands and plenty of Pokemon await in the Lental region. So make sure you're prepared.
It's almost like they tried.
Oh, is that the mythical Pokemon Celebi?
Is that running in 60 frames per second? Holy shit. Or is it just the video? Cool. I mean, and you know, I'm going to go back to a point. I said in my original Sword and Shield video, they should have taken out way more Pokemon. If they were going to take out Pokemon at all, they should have taken out a whole bunch of them, or just take out all of them and make a whole new 150. Some people ask, like, you know, how is taking out more Pokemon going to fix the Pokédex issue? Here's how it fixes the Pokédex issue. If you don't have to worry about creating and animating and, like, giving detailed backstories and environments to 800 fucking Pokemon, then you can focus a lot more on the animations and environment and behavior of just the 150 Pokemon or so that you bring into the game. So if they just did that and then kept, you know, you can still keep the other Pokemon in the game. Or what I was saying at the time was, you know, you have the Pokemon Bank, and now whatever the new one is called, Pokemon, what's it called now? What's it called? I'm forgetting what it's called, but anyway. Use that as an infrastructure so people can battle, people can trade, people can check up on their Pokemon. Maybe you can even do IV and EV training in there, but you could keep it like, you could use that and use just like 2D sprites or something, and use the simple 3D animations from the DS games, and then 3DS games. And then when in the mainline games, instead of having to brush up every single animation for each new game, you could just focus on 150 Pokemon at a time, make those animations super polished, super well done, and everything. Just keep those Pokemon in the game. If you're going to take all these other ones out anyway, just keep those 150 Pokemon in the game. Make their animations, make their behaviors, make their environments super lush, super detailed and stuff. and focus only on them while all the other Pokemon are safe and usable in the Pokemon Bank or whatever the fuck it's called. You know, people can still battle, people can still trade, people can still check up on, they can still EV train, they can still breed and all that stuff. But instead of super detailed animations, it's just 2D sprites or something in the Pokemon Bank. So, you know, it's a trade-off, but at least you still get to use your Pokemon and you still know that they have a function and they're not just bits of data in some fucking storage space. Meanwhile, in the mainline games, you know, you brush up on those animations, you brush up on those environments, you brush up on the behaviors of the Pokemon and make them really come to life and give them a purpose in the game that they're in, as opposed to the system we have now where it's like they release Sword and Shield, half of the Pokemon in the game are just fucking there for no reason. And they have no interesting behaviors, no interesting environments. It's just like, except for like a handful of them. The story has absolutely nothing to do with them. I hate watching these things, by the way. I hate watching press releases and, you know, these fucking things. Like, I feel like just drop a fucking trailer when the game's almost out. But whatever, let's do this. Let's do it for the views. So Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remake, right? The remakes tend to be, honestly, some of the best games in the series. They sure know how to hype you up, though. They like doing the fucking, hey, here's where we've been, and here's where we are now, kind of thing. That's why they had the fucking 6-minute intro. Oh, I hate those graphics, though. I hate the chibi style. Oh, no. Wally looks alright, though. Is his name Wally? I can't even fucking remember, honestly. Oh, I hate this art style. Oh, God. I'm glad to see they're still doing the 2 versions for the same game thing. Something's never changed.
When the Sinnoh region was still
Is that a
only
vagina?
vast
That's straight up a
wilderness.
vagina on that book. Hold on, guys. Hold on,
The
guys.
Sinnoh
I know I'm a perv / child, but tell me that's not a vagina, dude. Tell me. Why the chibi art style, though? I don't understand. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a callback, but damn, like, and then it's not even cell shaded. It's like this weird cartoony 3D, but without the cell shaded, so it just looks kind of off. I mean, if the game is fun, the game is fun. I don't really care too much about the art style, but I don't know. Everything just looks a little bit off. Like she looks like, even ignoring the chibi stuff, the fact that it's not cell shaded and it looks so cartoony, regardless, it just feels really off. Like, tell me this frame looks right. No changes to the story at all? Oh, wow. That's pretty shitty. Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, like, did some really cool stuff with the story, like explaining Rayquaza and Deoxys, bringing Deoxys into the game because he wasn't even in, correct me if I'm wrong, but Deoxys wasn't even originally in the game. He was part of the lore, but you couldn't actually just get him in the game. I think you needed Fire Red and Leaf Green to get him. It was cool how Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby like included that part of the story and everything. And Zinnia was a really cool character. So that's dumb if it's just going to be a complete straight up remake. I'm trying not to be so negative, but they make it hard. Let's just hold on. I might have to censor, guys. I might have to pixelate the vagina
This
for a
is
second.
a tale from a long,
Try not to look at your
long
screens.
time
This is an
ago,
18+ stream.
when the Sinnoh region was still
I mean, it's an
only
art
a
book, you know?
vast wilderness.
It's a tasteful vaginas. What is this, fucking Breath of the Wild 2 all of a sudden? Holy shit. / Okami? Like / Ghost of Tsushima? What the fuck? Dude! Dude! Dude, this is what this is the game I thought up. They owe me for this. I made this game. I'm fucking suing Nintendo. I want royalties up the ass. Okay, in all seriousness though, this looks cool, but okay, let me be. This looks really cool, but let me be an asshole for a second. I like the art style for this a lot better. It's still the same fucking graphics as Sword and Shield. You're not getting that past me. Nintendo. Horizon Zero Dawn. You're not getting that past me, Nintendo. This is the same fucking graphics from Sword and Shield. You just put a cell shade over it, and now it looks more artsy, which is fine. That's all you really need. But here's the problem. Look at that draw distance, though. That draw distance is fucking ass. You can only see 2 Pokemon on the screen right now. And maybe that's just for the presentation. Here you can see 3 whole Pokemon. And they're, again, just kind of wandering around. That one's not even, that fucking, fucking, what's that? Luxray? That's not Luxray. That is Luxray, right? I'm right about that. I'm forgetting all the old Pokemon names, but it's just standing there. It's fucking partner in life. It's best friend. Shinx. There we go. Shinx, thank you. It's partner in life. It's fucking best friend for all time just got fucking kidnapped right in front of it. And it doesn't even care. It doesn't even react. Look at this shit. It's just standing there like, what? Hey, buddy, you still there? Ready to go hike up that mountain? Buddy? Buddy? I mean, look at this fucking, there's nothing else there. It's just trees. Like, fine, but like, and it looks gorgeous. I mean, not gorgeous. That's a strong word. It looks nice. I'm not going to say gorgeous. But it's just trees, dude. And a hill. You can't see any Pokemon in the distance or anything. The lighting isn't really all that impressive. Let me see the rest of this first before I make any sweeping judgment. Hold on. Also, look at my fucking recommended for this video. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what the fuck this is. Or that. What the hell? My recommend is going to be fucked after this. Arceus! Or Arceus, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. Literal Pokegod finally has a purpose in the story again. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Releasing worldwide in early 2022. So we know literally nothing about it.
To announce.
These games will be developed by Ilka Inc., who also worked on Pokemon Home. The project is
that's what it's called, Pokemon Home.
Ueda of Ilka,
why is that a selling point? Hold on. Why is that a selling point? Oh, these games are going to be worked on the same people who want to price gouge the shit out of you. To be fair, the developers of the app are not the people who make the monetization for it. But at the same time, why are they using that as a selling point? Pokemon Home is not a game. It's an app.
For the Nintendo DS system.
It's an app.
Are coming to.
I just want to know if the fucking if the tweaking glitch will still. Does anyone remember the tweaking glitch from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and like Heart Gold, Soul Silver? So I want to know if this is a real faithful remake. They have to keep that glitch in there. They have to keep the glitch in there, and don't make Darkrai and Cresselia available any other way. Only through glitching and walking
either
for
Turtwig, Chimchar, or
riding your
Piplup
bike for
as your
hours.
First partner Pokemon. With all the Pokemon from Pokemon
Garchomp, low-key the most OP Pokemon in existence, though. Can we talk about that? I trained my Frostlass is my favorite Pokemon. I trained Frostlass specifically to be a Garchomp killer. So that means she's super fast. I throw her out first turn because everyone likes to throw their Garchomp out first turn. And then I Ice Beam the shit out of that motherfucker. And it should one-shot it every single time. Because I ain't dealing with that bullshit. Especially with the Mega Evolution. Fuck that.
Either Turtwig.
But I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they don't. I mean, I know why they don't fucking reinvent the story or try to reinvent the wheel. It's either. Okay, there's 2 reasons. 2 reasons why they wouldn't do a new story. A, they just don't fucking care. And they just put this out because they knew it would be popular. And they're doing the bare minimum. Or B, they don't want any more backlash, and they feel like if they try to reinvent the wheel and do a new story, there's going to be half of the population that are just like, fuck Nintendo, man, fuck Pokemon, fuck the Pokemon company, they can never fucking, why would they do this to this character, blah, blah. And so, maybe it's like a lose-lose for them. Although I feel like, fuck it, if you're going to remake it, like, go full Final Fantasy VII remake with this shit. Final Fantasy VII, yeah, the purists would raise hell. But, like, and they always will, though, is the thing. So, like, why even worry about them? Final Fantasy VII Remake was my favorite game last year. And like, to be fair, I'm not an ultra Final Fantasy VII dude. Like, I played it, but I played it in my adulthood. I didn't play it when I was a kid. So, I wasn't, like, super big nostalgia freak about it. But it was just such a fucking cool game. And they just decided to they kept it faithful to their original while still doing a whole bunch of cool shit, reinventing everything. And it was just such an amazing experience. And I feel like if they just did that, same thing with Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, like keep the core of the game the same way, but then just reinvent a bunch of shit and have fun with it and whatever. I mean, it's not out. Maybe they will change some things. I don't know. They got I can imagine they got a lot of backlash for this art style. It looks really bad. Like, it's not even ugly. It's just off. It just looks gross almost. Like, what the fuck is this? What is that guy with the green hair? What is that? Doesn't even look like a person. I mean, he's probably wearing some kind of Pokemon costume or something. Is he though? I can't even tell because his art style is so shit.
Pokemon
It is literally a me character. These are literally just me characters. You're right. These are literally fucking. Actually, I feel like me's look less off-putting than this.
Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Arceus. Okay, in the English language, right? Let's see. I need to see a title card for this. In the English language, when you see a C and an E together like that, English is a stupid-ass language that doesn't make any sense. But one of the things that is almost a universal truth is when you see a C and an E like that, it doesn't make a K sound, all right? I'm a fucking teacher, okay? I know this shit. And I'm a writer. So don't even fuck with me, Pokemon. Fuck with me with this shit, Arceus. Bullshit.
Pokemon live freely in the wild here, but the harsh environments may be different from the Sinnoh region you remember.
That's why there's not that many Pokemon, because the environments are so harsh. It's not the draw distance, guys. Look, the environments are so harsh that only two Pokemon can survive within a 20-foot square radius at any given time. It's not because of the draw distance. All right, we're getting some good lore here. We're getting some really good lore here.
The harsh
It's not because they just repurposed the Sword and Shield engine and didn't do any updates or tweaks to it, and therefore they're trying to do this rich, expansive environment like Breath of the Wild without anywhere near the technical capabilities of it. Speaking of which, I don't know if Nintendo releases this information, but what engine does Breath of the Wild run on, and why didn't Pokemon, knowing that it was going open world, just repurpose that engine? And if they did, then why did they use it so badly? Wait a minute, I just noticed. I didn't even notice. These are from completely different generations. I really like Oshawott and Rowlet, actually. I like all three of these guys. I'm a big proponent of having different starter types. Pokemon Coliseum style. Let me start the game off with a fucking Umbreon and Espeon and just let that be my thing. Let me start the game off with a fucking ghost type. I'm down for them changing shit. I wish they would change more shit and just be a lot braver with this IP that they have. The art style is really good, but it also looks super fucking blurry. I do like that the battles seem to be taking place where in the actual environment. That's pretty cool. That's a really cool shot there. I mean, it still looks empty as fuck, but it's a cool shot. But I'm worried they're doing the same thing with Sword and Shield, where it's like, hey, here's a big fucking gigantic open world and nothing to fill it with. Not like we have these mystical, magical creatures that can be literally fucking how big is Wailord? Like 70 feet tall? It can be literally that big, and you won't really get to see it in its normal size because even though we have this big open world, we didn't think about how to put Pokemon in it. They have a dodge roll. Pokemon will literally attack you. That's cool. I'm down for that.
Even in this era,
I've wanted Pokemon to be living and breathing and actually attack you for it. Look at the fucking frame rate though. Look at the Chimchar, right?
Even in this era,
there's like
wild Pokemon can be caught with Pokeballs.
That Chimchar's moving at like 10 frames per second, dude. Let's go
Pokemon
forward a little bit.
Can be caught with Pokeballs.
It's moving at like actually 2 frames per second.
Pokemon can be caught with
actually 2 frames per second. Is that really the graphical fidelity we're going to be getting from this game? There's one Pokemon on the screen, and it's about 15 feet away from you, if even that. And it's moving at like 2 frames per second. I want to like this, though. I really want to like this concept, but it's all about the execution, man. Can we hunt Pokemon Red Dead Redemption style? Just fucking take out a fucking rifle and... That would be cool. That would be a cool story twist. What if instead of Team Rocket, you just had a bunch of people who are like, hey, let's fucking poach Pokemon. Let's just fucking kill them, dude. We make so much money off of these magical creatures selling their furs and shit. And you're like, no, we got to stop that. And then that's the story. Is this you, a small child equipped with nothing but magical creatures, have to stand up to these actual legitimate mafia types who are poaching animals wholesale. Yeah, they got to get their meat from somewhere. They got to get their meat from somewhere. I mean, where do they fucking... Maybe everyone in Pokemon is vegan.
Caught with Pokeballs.
Although, not though, because they drink milk from milk tanks, and I'm sure they eat eggs in Pokemon. So maybe not vegan, maybe vegetarian, but I'm pretty sure that's not even true lore-wise. Oh, they eat burgers in the anime. You're right. Holy shit. We're stumbling onto a big conspiracy here, guys. There's a whole fucking black market of Pokemon hunter, of Pokemon meat and Pokemon byproducts and shit that they just sell, and and no one wants to talk about it. The government's hush hush about it. Everyone's just trying to pretend like it doesn't exist, but everyone partakes in it. Everyone knows it's part of the culture, but they just don't like to talk about it. It's their fucking dirty secret. They're like, oh yeah, you know that cute Charmander that you saw the other day? Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, we chopped its head off and now you're eating it.
Sharpen your skills for both catching and battling Pokemon, and strive to complete your Pokemon.
That was a cool animation. I liked that. It's so much about the framing of it too. Look how close, I love how close the trainer is to the Pokemon, because it feels like you're actually a part of the battle, and it feels like, you know, you're actually commanding this thing. So wait, after the battle is over,
your Pokedex.
Does the Pokemon just stay there and then you throw the Pokemon and the Pokeball in real time? Yeah, I really want to be excited for Pokemon Legends Arceus, but just from the trailer alone, it looks kind of half-assed. I'm not going to lie. And I really want to fall in love with that concept because I like the concept a lot. And are we ever going to load, though? Let's see. Diamond and Pearl remake. If it's just going to be a straight up remake, like what's even the point? And that art style leaves a lot to be desired. Pokemon Legends Arceus. I really want to like it. I really, really want to like it. But it's just so fucking... the draw distance looks bad. The art style looks good, but really blurry. And it just looks so fucking empty. If the whole point of your game is, hey, look at our gigantic open world full of Pokemon, and it's literally not full of Pokemon, then what's the point?